Hey, what's up, people? Pizowell here with
Jimmy.
How you doing, buddy?
Good.
Doing good? Well, great. Well, guess what? The D23 footage for Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker
Yes.
has just hit the internet.
Hit the internet.
Now, are you aware of the Star Wars D3 footage that came out over the weekend?
Yes.
Are you aware of how much hype that footage created for this movie that up to this point has seemingly had very little hype around it?
Yes.
Okay, so we're on the same page then. So this footage premiered at the D23 event over this past weekend. I'm not exactly sure what that event is or was, but there was quite a bit of uproar that this footage caused, particularly because, as I heard, the footage leads you to believe that Rey has turned to the dark side, Jim.
Rey turns the dark side.
Rey has turned to the dark side.
Yes.
Oh, goodness. All right, well, let's go ahead and let's dive into the trailer here. It is 2 minutes and 11 seconds in length. Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's do it.
Do it.
All right, let's do it. They're playing on our nostalgia, Jeremy. They're playing on our nostalgia. They're playing on it very hard.
We've passed on all we know.
Dark Maul.
1,000 generations live in you now. This is your fight. Your journey. Nears its end.
All right. All right, there we go.
There we go.
The D23 special look at Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker. What'd you think of it, bub?
Cool.
You
Rey turns to the dark side.
It looks like Rey's turning to the dark side. I mean, I wish I could say that we didn't kind of see that coming. But you liked it?
Yes.
What was your favorite part of the D23 footage?
Turned evil.
Rey turning evil, that's your favorite part?
Yes.
Well, Jeremy's excited, clearly. I saw him rocking back and forth during the footage very excitedly. You're looking forward to the new Star Wars film, right?
Yes.
We gonna go watch it?
Yes.
There you go. I certainly have some I'm cautiously optimistic. I just, for some reason, I can't get excited about this movie, Bubba.
Cool.
Cool. I definitely think I'm not the only person who's having issues with getting excited for this movie, because we're only just a few short months away from what is supposed to be the final Skywalker Star Wars movie, and there just seems to be no buzz, no excitement for this movie. And this footage definitely didn't do anything for me personally, because the trailer's 2 minutes and 11 seconds. Let's go back to the beginning. How long is it before we actually see new footage? Okay, here we go. We're like almost a minute into a 2 minute and 11 second trailer before we actually see any footage. Well, this isn't a trailer. It's a special look, but we are a minute into the new special look before we actually see any footage from the movie. Because the first minute of this trailer is just reminding us of how good the previous movies were, particularly episodes 4, 5, and 6, which I think is a microcosm for why people are just not that excited for the new Disney Star Wars movies, and why those movies have not created the kind of fandom that the other Star Wars movies, even the prequels, have, because this series has relied so heavily on nostalgia and on basically retelling the exact same stories as episodes 4, 5, and 6, that this series hasn't kind of carved its own niche. It hasn't established itself as its own... I don't know, there's no presence, there's no character behind these Disney Star Wars movies. They're basically just reminding us of how good the other movies were, and hoping that our nostalgia will blind us to how kind of meh, or in the case of The Last Jedi, just how bad. I'm sorry, that movie was bad.
Solo, a Star Wars story.
Solo, a Star Wars story, which
Rogue One.
Which I'm still... It's still hard to believe that there was a Star Wars movie that is considered to be... to have underperformed at the box office. Put it that way. I never thought I would hear about a Star Wars movie. Now, granted, it was the Han Solo, origin story, because everybody needed, and I don't want to get off on that tangent. We're talking about the Rise of Skywalker D23 footage. I can't get excited about Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker. This footage does not do anything for me personally. It looks a lot like it's going to follow very closely the steps of Return of the Jedi, right down to Rey appearing in the Sith hood, just as Luke appeared all decked out in black toward the end of Return of the Jedi. I don't know. I don't know. I'm cautiously optimistic. I will see the movie. I just hope there's something there. I honestly kind of feel like they're going to pull a season 8 of Game of Thrones on us and try and throw a whole lot of plot into, one movie, and try and kind of twist and turn things without any kind of setup or build up, and honestly try and retcon a lot of the Last Jedi. And I don't know. If the leaks that I've heard about are true, and a lot of those leaks, looking at this footage, you could say the leaks that I've heard sound like there's some validity to them based on this footage, and if that's the case, I just don't think there's a whole lot of hope for The Rise of Skywalker. I will remain cautiously optimistic. I know Jeremy is excited, right?
Right.
Jeremy's excited. We'll go watch Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker in December, and we'll just hope for the best. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. I'll put a link to the Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker D23 special look in the description. Go over, check it out. If you've already seen the footage, please let me know your thoughts on it down in the comment section below. Let us know Are you excited for The Rise of Skywalker? Are you cautiously optimistic as I am? Or are you very excited as Jeremy is? Let us know down in the comments section below. So there you have it, bub.
There you have it.
All right, well, tell everybody out there, say thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Say we'll see you next time.
Next time.
Say follow us on social media. Say leave the video a thumbs up.
Thumbs up.
Say thanks. Peace. There you go. See you guys. Join the $1 a Month Club and help support my channel on Patreon. Thank you to my current patrons, Kevin Smythe, Orc145626, B-Movie Mike, Robert Sobel, Turi Delamore, Stephen Flanagan, Lori Holt, Craig Farrand, Farron Sutton, Jeremiah Lambert, Grindhouse Grotto, Derek Jana, Demon Waffles, Simon Clark, Stone Gassman, Zachary Barton, Lauren Dixon, James Welch, Eli Geisler, Jeff Overing, Pete Toll, Kyle McGuire, Jay the Stingray, Andrew McDonald, Dave Barnes, Jonathan Lundy, Chris Gonzalez, Trenton Bowser, Jason Breitenbach, Brandon Bisdick, Steak Sauce, OG Myers, Mark Striano, Jeff Gardner, Travis Davis, and The Obsoletionist. Say hello to the internet, Jeremy.
Hello to the internet.